Hi there, this is Horacio. This is a new Boundless Class. You're going to follow my voice. Let's all lay on the back. Make yourself comfortable and listen to my voice. If you are a new diva, you've never seen a class before or done it, I need to tell you a few things. This is a meditative movement class. We are going to move. We are going to focus on the sensations that movement have. There is a difference following a movement with your eyes or following through a verbal description. Let me give you an example. If you are already laying down, try this. Keep one leg straight, either leg. Bend the other leg and put the foot on the floor. Bring foot and knee more or less together and notice what you feel, what your sensations are. We have only half an hour, so this might feel a little rush. I apologize for it. I want to convey the idea. In this position, you feel weight in your buttock and in your foot, and your whole weight in the leg is spread between those 2 points. On the bent leg, you feel weight on your foot, in your buttock, and you feel the circulation of blood is different. On one side, blood is coming and going. Here there's a restriction, your knees bend. If you were to stay like this for a while, it will be noticeable. If you were watching and I moved the knee in and out, you cannot really tell many things. That's why I don't want you to look, but listen. Slowly open your knee to the outside, in my case to the left, and see what you sense. And then bring the leg back up. If you were watching, you might see my leg going all the way and try to copy that. That's not what we are doing. Whatever your opening is, we are focusing on what we can sense. You probably sense the inner side of your leg is lengthening, relaxing. The outer side and back side is contracting. Sense around your buttock and back side is tight. On the inside of your leg is opening, stretching. Bring the feet back, foot the knee up. Let's do it one more time. As you open the leg, you feel the contraction in the back is doing something in your lower back, is arching, contracting. Stay there for a moment. Feel your back contract. Create something new. Feel if my back is contract and my front is contract, I cannot breathe. So since the back contracts when I open my leg, how about breathing in, relaxing the front, watch my belly and my hand. So doing that, let my leg move more because now my whole torso became involved in the lengthening of the leg. So then I have to breathe out, the belly contracts. I let go in the back, my back gets flat when I lift the leg. So all these sensations, what I call the meditative part, become available as I described to you. You figured out what I said, try to do it, you do it sensing, and there is a lot of information going to your brain that then the brain can process and use it to improve the way you move. One of the improvements is moving with awareness of the sensation of the movement instead of moving as a reflex. So that's the main idea. Stop, lengthen your leg. Notice if there is a difference in the sensation of this leg, whichever leg you use, and the other leg. So, another thing you need to know, if you are a new diva or youth, or doing the class for the first time, is that classes used to be an hour long. During that hour, the first half hour of the class is used in preparing the body for what we do in the second class that we call the lesson. The first half an hour of preparation is on the video called Boundless #1. I recommend to everybody that if you have the time, do an hour process. Do Boundless 1 first to tune in your attention, your sensation, your awareness, and then choose 2, 3, 4, 5 for different parts of the body. Today we are going to work with the ankles and feet, and we are going to see the effect that doing so has on the neck. We cannot do the half an hour preparation, so we'll do it in about 3 minutes. We are going to be with the legs long for about 1 minute. See how you're laying on the floor. Notice the points of contact where there is weight. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, your hips. Feel, sense from hip to heel on each side. Notice if one leg is longer or different, bigger, heavier, etc. Continue moving up. Feel the weight on your shoulder blades, on your arms, on your finger knuckles, on your head. Notice if one side feels different than the other. Heavier, bigger, longer, achy. And this process takes half an hour. We'll do this much today about scanning your body. If you have anything different from left to right, try to remember. We will check again at the end of class. Next, notice your breath. We are going to use breath to have a sensation of the body from inside. Scanning the body, we mostly felt our contact of the backside with the floor. The floor helps us sense our weight, our sensations. Now taking a deep, long, slow breath, we feel inside. Breathe in. Follow the breath through the nose into your chest and let your torso expand. And then breathe out, relax, get heavy. It feels smaller getting closer to the floor. Do this a few times. Breathe in. Feel you getting bigger, expanding. Breathe out. Feel yourself getting small, contracting towards the floor. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor with the knees up, facing the ceiling. This probably is easy on your back. Make yourself comfortable. And now imagine, just to make the explanation easy, that the lungs is one big balloon in your chest. And if you inflate the balloon, it inflates to the front, that's to the ceiling, to the back, that's to the floor, to the right side, left side, to the bottom, that's towards the belly, and to the top, towards the shoulders. Take a deep breath and make your shoulders float up towards your ears. Imagine your lungs are expanding on top. Breathe out, and the next in-breath, imagine your lungs are getting longer towards your hips. Let the belly come out on the in-breath. And breathe out. Feel between your hip and your armpit and breathe to the side. Make your lung grow to the side and breathe out. To the other side, between the hip and your armpit, breathe to the side. Next, breathe to the front. Feel your chest, belly, getting closer to the ceiling. Breathing out, feel the back, feel it touching the floor. Stay there. Breathing in, push the air gently to the back. Feel the back of your lungs against your ribs. Now do 2 or 3 breaths gently. Breathe into all directions at once. You are massaging your internal organs by having the lungs expand out, create pressure, move blood, lymph, cerebrospinal fluid, etc. So we scan the body, we can inside use the breath to sense the body. Now we begin to move it. Let's gently move the spine and use this like a baseline. We want to see how we feel at the beginning of class, how we are going to compare at the end of class. Bring your feet and knees together. Gently tilt your knees to one side, not too far. See what you feel. Bring the knees up. Go to the other side. Not too big, not too fast. Focus on what you feel. Maybe your belly is tight, maybe you had some surgery, your muscles are different now, adhesions. Maybe you had back surgery. Not that it matters, but I had 2 new hips and back surgery. These movements are the best thing I have found to help my rehab from the 2 hips and the back surgery. I have been a Tai Chi teacher for 45 years. I had put all my knowledge together of these and somatics into this class called Boundless. So that has moved our hips and our lumbar area. Notice if one side is different than the other. Don't try to change it. Stop. Separate your feet a little bit. Interlace your fingers. Lift your hands to the ceiling halfway. Slowly, gently. You can feel your shoulder blades still on the floor. You feel how wide your upper back is, touching the floor. From left shoulder in the back to right shoulder in the back is wide. Slowly lift the knuckles now to the ceiling. Your shoulder blades begin to come off the floor. And then you're mostly feeling your spine touching the floor. Gently tilt to the left so that you move to the left side of your spine, muscles. And come back. Now you feel bones, your spine. And now go a little bit to your right side. And then just rock gently between those 2 points. Feeling your back like a rocking chair. Feeling your rib cage rolling from left to right. Gently. Don't try to make it bigger or faster. And stop. Bend your arms. Breathe in, separate the arms like a rainbow, gently put them down. Breath in, breath out, relax. Now we move the head to move the neck. 3 segments of the spine. We move lumbar and hips with the legs. We move the chest, rib cage with the arms. Now just turn the head side to side a few times. Notice if one side moves different than the other. Easier. Remember what side that is. Stop. We are beginning the lesson now. Feel free to lengthen your legs whenever you have to, whenever the body says, I'm tired of feeling like this. So let's do it now. Lengthen your legs for a moment. Most people, if you have back trouble, difficulties, having the legs straight is difficult. So at home, if you have a blanket you can roll or a pillow and you want to keep it under the knees for when you are with your legs straight, you can do that. The same with the neck. You may need a small pillow or a blanket under your head. I'm not using them because I don't need them. That's why you don't see them. But feel free to have whatever you know you will need. Maybe some yoga blocks. Sometimes we do things with the arms and we cannot open the arms all the way to the floor. So it's good to have a pillow or a yoga block to make the arm rest on it instead of all the way back. Bend your knee, either knee, bend it out. Slide that foot up towards your sit bone. Lift the knee. Do the same with the other side. Bend the knee out, slide the foot, lift the knee. Let's see what the neck, what the head can do. It can move in 3 main ways. You can lift the chin slowly, making the back of your neck shorten, contract, and the front of your neck lengthen. Gently do the opposite now. Bring the chin down and open the back of your neck. Notice how your head moves. It's moving from one point in the back of the head to another point closer to your neck. You don't need to get bigger, better, faster. Just feel that one neck, side of the neck, pulls more than the other, and leave it there. We can move the ear close to the shoulder in one side and on the other. Do it 2-3 times, gently. Your neck may not want to do this. You can do almost nothing with it and still feel how your muscles engage to make your ear move in the direction of your shoulder. Stop. The turn is to turn the head side to side. Do this a few times. I apologize, I have to cough. Stop. Remember how your neck moves. We are going to check it at the end of class. Okay. Lengthen one leg. On the other leg, begin to open the knee in and out. Let the foot roll with it. The movement is happening basically at your hip joint. At the other end, the foot rolls. The sole goes into touching the floor and then away from the floor. Next time you come up, stop there. Imagine you have a special sock made of Velcro. Your foot now, the sole is stuck to the floor. Do not let the sole come off the floor and start the same movement. Open the knee, except this time you don't let your foot roll off the floor. Keep it and make your ankle begin to move. It has to open on the inside when you open the knee, and then it closes. Feel that, feel the contraction on your leg, lengthening on the inside, opening the ankle. If you were to bring the knee towards the other leg, now you're closing the inside of your ankle and you're opening the outside of your ankle. Go a few times in and out, feeling the ankle opening on the inside when you open the knee, and opening on the outside when you close the knee. Opening is called inversion, and the other is called eversion. Stop, lengthen the leg. Compare the sensation in this leg that you just moved and the other. Bend the other knee out, slide the foot up, put the foot on the floor, lift your knee. We don't use left or right because it actually gets people more confused. We just say choose one leg, whichever leg you did first, now you're doing the other leg. Do the same thing, open the knee, let the foot roll off. A few times, see what you feel, lengthening inside. Now it's lengthening outside when you lift the knee. Now put the Velcro on your sole. Don't let the sole come off the floor. Make your ankle move now, side to side. If you're looking at me and you see me turning the head, I'm checking the time, how much time we have left. Feel the ankle opening. When you open the knee, on the inside it opens. And then the ankle bending, opening on the outside when you bring the knee in towards the other leg. Stop, lengthen the leg. Compare the sensations, hopefully they feel more similar to each other. This time, let's do left leg. Bend your left knee out, slide the foot up to your sit bone, lift your knee. Put the foot on the floor, make this leg comfortable. Lift your right leg and see if you can rest your calf or Achilles tendon, the back of your leg, rest it on your knee. Adjust your hips, your spine. Try not to let the leg fall out to the outside. If you see that may happen, bring the leg across a little more. Okay, loosen your foot, just wiggle it, shake it out. And point your toes, crunch the sole of your foot, like you're grabbing something with the sole of the foot. Then relax, bend the ankle back, bring the toenails towards your shin. Relax the ankle, relax everything. Engage the ankle, move it forward, point the toes, crunch your foot, relax the ankle, pull the toes back. Sense when pulling the toes, the back of your calf lengthens. The front of the body, maybe you feel it in the thigh, is contracting. Relax, point the toes. You can feel the bottom side is contracting, your calf. Your thigh now is lengthening. Relax. Do it once or twice more. Stop, shake your foot. Now, turn your right sole in, like if you're trying to look at it, turning the head to the left, you look at the sole. So you're bending the ankle in. Relax. Now turn out and try to turn my sole to the camera and relax. I make it big so you can tell, but really small, just the ankle. Move the ankle in, relax, and out. In, out, in, out. Relax. Let's make a circle. Point the toes. Bring the toes in towards your nose, up to the knee, out towards the camera in my case, and point again. And do it again. Feel inside the ankle, feel inside your knee, feel inside your hip joint. Stop, wiggle the foot, do it to the other side. Go out with the toes, then up, then in, and then point. And again. Stop, wiggle the foot, lengthen the leg and uncross them. Feel the difference in your legs. And let's switch it around. Bend the right knee out, slide the foot on the floor, lift the knee. Put your left calf on top of your knee. Shake your foot loose and begin. Point your toes, crunch the sole like grabbing something. Then don't go exactly to the opposite. Relax first, let go. Then the opposite, pull the toes back, trying to touch your shin and relax. forward, crunch, relax, back, lengthening your calf and your foot, the sole of your foot, relax, forward, point the toes, relax the top of your foot, and relax, wiggle your foot loose. Now bend the ankle in, like trying to see your soul. Relax. Bend the ankle out. In, relax, out, relax. In, relax, out, relax. You don't want to do it in, out, in, out. We are not doing calisthenics in this case. We are sensing, using the movement to sense. When you move the foot out, the whole inside of your leg lengthens. Relax. When you bend it in, the whole inside of your leg contracts, the outside lengthens. Relax. Wiggle your foot. Rest for a moment. It is not important how well, how big you do it. It is important that you are able to track the sensations. So now make a circle. Point the toes, roll up towards your knee, out, point the toes, and again bring the toes towards your nose, towards your knee, out, and point. Stop, loosen the foot, do it the other way. Up, in, forward, out, up, in, forward. Loosen the foot. Slide your foot and cross your legs. Bring the arms down. Relax. Scan your body. Check if you had before a longer arm, longer leg, or anything else you notice. Check, compare it to how you feel now. Bend your knees, slide the feet up, put the feet on the floor. Bring the feet and knees close. Tilt your knees a few times side to side. Notice if it feels any different. Stop. Separate your feet. Move your neck from side to side. Don't force it. Just notice if there is any difference from when we started. And stop. Lengthen your legs and rest. I think we are closer to the time we have, about half an hour. So I have to stop. You at home, if you don't, and you are enjoying the state you are in, please stay for as long as you want to. Feel free to repeat some of these movements that at this moment are fresher in your memory. And I hope I was able to convey why we do it with eyes closed and what it is that we are trying to do during a Boundless class. I hope that we get to meet soon again, in person, in the same room. And until such time, I hope you keep practicing all your classes, yoga, tai chi, cardio, strengthening, dancing, and meditating. Okay, take care. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.